Boeing's 737 MAX is set to fly again after being grounded for almost 2 years. The US Federal Aviation Administration is expected to give clearance in the next few hours. It will set out software upgrades and training changes that Boeing must make for it to resume flying. Anticipation of the approval has already brought some cheer to airlines. American Airlines hopes to relaunch its commercial MAX flights next month, while Southwest is looking to fly the aircraft next year. The 737 MAX crashes in Indonesia and Ethiopia killed 346 people in 2018 and 2019. That triggered investigations and cost Boeing around $20 billion. Boeing's share is up some 5.5% in pre-market trade. This follows yesterday's advance of almost 4%. Well, Guido Gianasso from the Nanyang Business School joins us live. He is also a former vice president of human capital at the International Air Transport Association. Well, Prof, long time coming, 2 years of scrutiny, and this after European regulators approved Boeing's changes to the model. So how soon are Boeing's 737 MAX planes likely to resume flying globally?
Good evening, Elizabeth. Well, the recent news by the FAA are obviously great news for Boeing, but the company is not yet out of the tunnel. The families of the victims are keeping the pressure up, and the position of the foreign regulators is not totally clear yet. The good news for Boeing is that the European Union Aviation Safety Agency is expected to allow the MAX to fly again. They have announced that that's their plan recently on the 16th of October. The Canadian seems oriented to follow the same line. So in terms of regulators, the big question mark is on China. China was the first one to ground and close the sky to the MAX 20 months ago, and everybody is now looking to Beijing to see what their intentions are. Should China lift the current grounding decision, then we will probably see the 737 MAX back in the sky, probably in the first quarter next year.
Prof, but this also comes at a time when the aviation industry has been hit hard by COVID-19. So how significant is this move by FAA going to be on Boeing's business?
Well, Boeing, as you mentioned, has been hit extremely hard. They posted a net loss of about 500 million in Q3 2020. And which is obviously a very significant deterioration of their bottom line compared to the same period of last year. Their revenues have declined by almost 30%. So they are in a very, very bad situation currently. But they have good news. So as you mentioned, FAA is the first of the good news. The second one is the vaccine, the news on the probable availability of the vaccine in the first quarter of next year. And finally, a Biden election. These three news combined have triggered the spectacular rally of Boeing's shares, which has gained 30% in the month of November. So I think the company is now probably on the good path towards recovery.
All right. Thank you so much, Professor Guido Gianasso there from the Nanyang Business School.